40 state attorneys general have signed a letter asking lawmakers to pass legislation authorizing a U.S. Surgeon General mental health warning on all algorithm-driven social media platforms. In this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Carice Jackman spoke with attorneys general from both political parties about the letter and gives tips on how you can protect your children when they're online.
It's important we make sure that kids are aware of these issues.
42 state attorneys general from across the U.S. have written to Congress urging action on algorithm-driven social media platforms, which they say have caused generational harm to young people's mental health.
We're talking about our youth, oftentimes a youth who don't have the ability to speak up for themselves.
And the different AGs disagree about a lot of things. It's okay, but when everybody does come together, it makes a powerful statement that it must be a really important issue.
Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti, a Republican, and Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford, a Democrat, both agree protecting children and consumers is a major priority for AGs nationwide. In the letter, the attorneys general urged Congress to pass legislation requiring a U.S. Surgeon General warning on algorithm-driven social media platforms, citing research linking them to psychological harm in young people.
General Ford, what are some of the negative impacts that social media algorithms can have on our youth?
Consequences include an increased risk of depression and anxiety. Sometimes this harms the body image, up to and including eating disorders, lack of sleep, and higher obesity rates. And so those types of things are at the forefront of our minds when we as attorneys general come together to work to protect our youth.
Last year, more than 30 attorneys general filed lawsuits accusing Meta of, quote, using manipulative product features designed to push young users' engagement to dangerous levels. Still, the letter says federal action is required.
It's got to be something put in place so that everyone who uses it or every parent who looks at what their kid is using appreciates that there is a danger of using these platforms in a way that hurts kids. There have to be limits. There are parental controls in a lot of these platforms.
As for tips and recommendations for consumers, General Ford and Skrmetti say parents should continue monitoring what their children are doing online.
Be engaged, be careful, ask questions, be inquisitive. Don't let, the old adage of a kid comes home from school and you say, how was your day? Let's say fine. That's not sufficient. We need to talk about what are they doing on social media? Who are they meeting? Who are their friends? Get nosy, so to speak, and get engaged. And I think that's one of the ways that we can continue to protect our children.
With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Carice Jackman.